This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines.
And they won't play each other after this game. And after losing the first one to these guys, you know they want revenge.
Going winless against any team is not your desire. I mean, no matter how many or how few times you face them, that's not something you want on your legend. That'll be motivation enough for them today, all by itself.
Just 5 to shoot. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time while I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball clubs.
And, you know, what's most impressive about Luka Doncic is how fast he has become a bona fide star in this league. I mean, you get the feeling he's nowhere close to being done improving yet. But I believe those games at the highest level in Europe really prepared him to be a star in the NBA.
Now here's Şengün. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Wagner outside. Back to Doncic. To the paint. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Banchero's gotten his second bucket of the game. And Luka's the kind of guy you build your team around, Clark.
Yeah, and I think this next step is being a franchise player that learns how to lead effectively. It's incredible how much he has already accomplished at such a young age, and this transition coming to the NBA from Europe has been, I think, surprisingly seamless.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Şengün after the basket by Orlando. In transition, the Magic on the run. And Wagner gets it to go.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
To the left side wing. And here's Şengün. That one doesn't drop. So Orlando will take it the other way. Doncic with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Now here's Doncic. Great D that time from Middleton. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac. One thing this Rockets team does very well, they get themselves to the line.
That they do. And they make it hurt once they do. Effectively drawing fouls and making your free throws is something some teams struggle with. But this Houston squad has it down.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And just continuing to impress at every level. Smith Jr. was a 5-star recruit, led Auburn to a great season as a freshman, and he's just starting to tap into his potential now.
A minute 50 left in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. From behind the arc. Anthony grabs the board. Smith Jr. with incredible upside grit. And he's got the work ethic to make it all happen.
Yeah, he really does, B.A. He's a humble guy. He puts in extra time and practice, and it really shows in his skill set. Just very advanced for his age.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Anthony misses.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Tries again. Oh, and Bradley with a block. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
For your Rockets, Jrue Holiday.
59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. It's good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Orlando leading. Here's Banchero. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Stolen. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Pass to Zubac. And he converts the layup.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Anthony with it. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Anthony's got 5 now.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Magic out in front, leading by 6. And we'll get this. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Inside. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Left side, DiVincenzo. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
And here are the Rockets, trailing by 10. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Sengun, no good. And Orlando has possession. Isaac. No good. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Throws it up high. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Here's Wagner. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game. And the Magic call time here. Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
Nice move. Oh, he misses the dunk.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Middleton outside. Pass to Holiday. Smith inside. And he lays it up and in. Smith's got 6.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Wagner. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Wagner able to bounce to the rack and throw it down, and he'll do so just about any time he has the opportunity.
Here's Şengün. Hits the target from 18 feet. Şengün's got his second basket on the night.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Smith left side. Stripped away.
Rockets foul. Drew Holiday. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And Anthony no good on that one.
Offensively, Banchero is a difference maker. Not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach.
The Magic making a switch here. From deep, here's Doncic. Hits the three-pointer. Doncic has gotten his third basket of the night.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
Tipped away. Out of bounds. It'll be Magic ball. Greg, watch Banchero. He's got a rare mix of moves for a big man.
Yeah, B.A., the perfect combination of size, strength, and skill. Crosses up defenders well, spin moves, excellent body control, and he uses his body to shield the ball when he's driving through the lane.
Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his third foul so far.
Team foul.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Zubac. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Anthony in the post. He's got 7. The layup off target. There's a screen. Puts up a 3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Outside Russell. Oh, and Bradley with a block. And they're on the run. Here's Anthony. It's rebounded by Zubac. And the Rockets with possession. It's a 14-point game.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And Banchero gets it to go.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
It's rebounded by Banchero.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That'll be a second foul of the game. To the wing on the left. Here's Banchero. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
He gets it up. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Magic. They lead by 18. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
37.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And the Rockets with possession here. They trail by 18. Pass to Smith. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Smith's got 8.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often. Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple. He has 6.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Uses the glass on the layup. And the Magic lead by 17.
Wagner knows how to handle his business inside, mainly due to how much confidence he brings to the court.
And yep, it's good.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Well, Clark, Chris Middleton not slowing down when it comes to his production.
Yeah, I love the fact he's improved so much as a passer, B.A., sharing the ball more than he ever has and doing it more effectively. And, of course, we know what he can do when he looks to score. He is a bucket.
And no good. Pass to Banchero. The 3. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
The first free throw is good. Well, Clark, when you joined the NBA in 1982, there were around 300 players. Nowadays, it's over 500.
Yeah, you know, some would argue that's more opportunities, which is factual, but also others would say it's a little watered down now. But there are more good players, so I think it's basically an expansion of the talent level we see across the world. And the world is where the game is played, and that continues to be demonstrated by the number of international players that continue to make a mark on the NBA. So overall, I think it's a good thing to see the number of players expand at the NBA level.
Pass to Şengün. It's hauled in by the Magic. Here's Banchero. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Doncic on the wing. The 3 is up. No luck on that one. So Houston will take it the other way. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Franz Wagner. That one's off.
Second team foul. At the line for Houston.
And no luck that time either.
The rise of Chris Middleton has been fantastic to watch. He's proven to be a very skilled two-way threat and a lethal clutch scorer.
That's tipped. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
A minute 50 left in the third quarter. And let's not forget, Middleton is a former second-round pick, Clark.
And he's had to work harder because of that, B.A., and that's part of what has led to his greatness, the fact that he's had to work so hard to prove to himself and to others that he belongs.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
1:14 left in the third quarter.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And Doncic with the jam.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
Pass to Smith. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Smith's got 8 points in the quarter.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Outside for Russell. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter here. Shot clock at 6. Portis' shot is off. To the right side. Three-pointer, Anthony. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Here's Russell. To the middle. With some arc. And so it's Orlando in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Well, when you win the battle of turnover.
52.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here are the Magic now. 22 was their biggest lead. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Pass to Wagner. Fires for 3. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
The coaching staff encouraging Wagner to take these quick-hitting shots. They think it helps his confidence moving forward.
And Russell, here we go. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Now here's DiVincenzo. Here's Banchero. Pass to Wagner. From deep three-point range. A miss. Out of 8 shots, he's now made 6. From downtown. That shot is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Really like how Wagner has really gone after it on offense. That's part of why he's hot right now.
Houston calls timeout. Magic making a switch here. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Middleton. And it's blocked by Isaac.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible at denying shots. And he loves to do it.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, you got to give them credit for how aggressive they've been on defense. Getting the opposition to cough it up and then making them pay on the other end.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game as a result of good defense has been very strong.
I just love the ball movement.
Out left to the wing. Here's Şengün. Pass to Zubac. They need this. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw no good. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course. Here's Wagner. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
And Franz Wagner, one of the surprises of the 2021 rookie class. He had a great rookie campaign, one of a handful of terrific rookies.
And he can't hit the second. And Wagner wasn't viewed as an exciting selection. He's been terrific, Grant.
BA, you know, he finds ways to contribute each game. You knew he'd be a solid shooter out of the gate, but he also has a great touch in and around the paint to be a threat inside. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Outside Russell. Takes a 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Here's Banchero. Down low. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Both teams deciding to change it up. You look at players migrating to bigger markets. Clark, would a franchise tag help small market teams retain talent?
You know, I don't think it's as simple as that, BA. Each individual player looks at things a bit differently. I know it's a challenge for small market teams. It always has been. But some guys are comfortable being one-team guys in small markets as long as they feel like that team is pushing towards being the best that it can be and having a chance to compete at the high level.
The line for 2.
Both good from the line that time. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now Wagner from deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Wagner's got 21.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
Smith right side. Shot clock at 5. Wagner with it. Guarded by Smith. Pass to Wagner. From deep 3-point range. Shot won't go. He's 9 for 13.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Magic.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Paolo Banchero.
Well, his defense was tremendous tonight. Really, really high level. He was a pest, forced the opponents into a lot of turnovers.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
From deep. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith outside. The ball's knocked loose. Isaac with the steal. Pass to And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout.